Hi, my name is Sarah, and my channel is knottygnome Crafts. My channel is all about the textile crafts that I love, including sewing, knitting, spinning, and crochet. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. You can follow me over on Instagram. I try to post there daily. And just to let you know before we get started, I'm not wearing anything handmade today, so I'm not going to stand up or insert a photo or anything. We're just going to get right into the video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's a vintage pattern haul. So I have very recently fallen down the rabbit hole of buying vintage patterns. There's a Facebook group called, I think it's called Vintage Pattern Destashing. And let me just tell you that that is a dangerous place to go because you just find so many things. And again, I fell down a rabbit hole and I've purchased patterns from that group. I've purchased some patterns from eBay. I've purchased patterns from Poshmark of all places. So I've collected them all together here and I just thought I would share them with you today. So let's just get started. First up, I have Simplicity 7939, and this pattern was from 1992. Look at how cool this is. It's very, very 90s. The versions that I really liked are the plain version here, and then this plaid version here with the pleats at the bottom. I just think that that is so interesting. So the description on this is Mrs. or Miss Petite jumpers in 2 lengths with or without pleated skirt. Front button jumper has a deep neck and armholes. Views 1 and 2 have a pleated skirt, views 1 and 3 are knee length, and views 2 and 4 are below calf length. So here are here's the cover again, and then here are the line drawings on the back. So yeah, I just think that this would look really cool in like a corduroy, or I really do love this plaid version here. So yeah, I think that'd be a really fun winter dress to make. Next up is Simplicity 6544. These are pants that have really interesting pockets. You can see all of the different pocket details here. There's ones with flaps, there's some pleats going into the pocket, and then there's one up here that has double pockets. And the description for this is Mrs. Pants in 2 lengths. Tapered pants are loose fitting through the hips and have front zipper, front pleats, and side front seams. Views 1 and 2 are ankle length and are top stitched. View 1 has double pockets, View 2 has pockets with optional flaps, View 3 has side seam pockets and is cropped length. All have optional belt loops. And then here are the line drawings. You can see the back, they have some darts. And I just think that this is such a cool looking pant. Now I did have to buy this in a single size, it's only in a size 8, and so I might have to do some modifications to the waist because I think that might be a little bit too small for me. But I do think that if you made these pants and wore them today, that they would look very modern. So I really liked this pattern a lot. Next up, we have Simplicity 9682. This was from 1996, and this is a pattern for princess seamed slip dresses. The description is Mrs. Miss Petite dress or jumper. Princess seamed fit and flare lined slip dress or jumper has back zipper and narrow straps. Above knee length A has circular ruffle stitched to the lining, B is knee length, and C is mid-calf length. And here are the line drawings. So I think that I was probably like sniffing the vintage pattern fumes. I got this one on Facebook, and I think it was one of those deals where like, you know, you buy 3 and you get 1 free or something like that. And so I probably really didn't need to pick this one up. But I do like the style. I don't have any current plans to make it, but I do think that it's pretty and really kind of a classic style. Next up is a more recent pattern. It's Simplicity 3789, and this one is from 2007. So you have this collection of tops, and although I do really like the princess themed shirt, I was really interested in were these wrap over tops because I just think that that is really cool and not something that I haven't really seen recently. This one, the description says Mrs. Shirts with front variations, separate pattern pieces included for B, C, and D cup sizes. Just a note, apparently in 2007 we were still calling them B, C, D cup sizes and we weren't categorizing it as AB. That's a pet peeve of mine because AB means that it's a B cup, it's not an A cup. So at least in 2007 we were being more honest. So here's the line drawings for the back of this shirt. It has some darts in the back and several different sleeve variations it looks like. And yeah, I'm really interested to try out that wrap top because I just think that that's super cool. The next one is Simplicity 8392. This one is from 1993. Now this one was pure nostalgia. I don't know if my mom had this exact pattern, but if she didn't, she had one that was extremely similar because she made me skirts like this when I was a kid. What I can remember from wearing this type of wrap skirts is that they never wanted to stay closed, and so they were super annoying to wear. So I'm probably never going to make this because it's not very practical. This was like truly, it was like a purely like, oh yeah, I wore that when I was like 14 years old, and so I bought the pattern. This pattern description says, Mrs. Mock Sarong skirt in 2 lengths and top. Top size for stretch knits only. Oh, I didn't even know it had the top too. Top has narrowly hemmed neck and sleeve edges. Pull-on skirt with elastic waistline, has front drape tied at the left side. View 1, back length is above the knee length. View 2, back length is below calf length. Suitable for overlocker serger. So here are the line drawings on the back. You get just a very simple little grown-on sleeve pull-on top and then an elastic waist skirt. I kind of like that it's elastic waist. Maybe I will make this. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, moving on to McCalls. This pattern is McCall's 8465, and it was from 1996. And you guys, this is like exactly like the Tilly and the Buttons Lyra dress. I mean, pretty much. You have the version that has, this one has like a long sleeve with a cuff, and then all you would need to do is just add a tier to the bottom here. But I just think that this is so like classic, although this is meant to have shoulder pads in it, and so I would, if I made this, I would need to remove the shoulder pad ease because I ain't needing no shoulder pads. But other than that, I do think it's a very classic style, and I actually really like this version, the way that they have it color blocked. I think that's kind of cool. All right, the description for this is Mrs. Dress in 2 lengths. Loose fitting dress, has front button opening on bodice pockets and long or short sleeves. And here's the line drawing on the back, just very simple gathered skirt, shirt dress. So yeah, I really like this one. I might actually make this. The next one is McCall's 7804. This is definitely a more recent pattern. It's only from 2018. The description is loose fitting pullover dresses have gathered skirt and lengthened sleeve variations. This is the Laura Ashley pattern. I really liked that it has like this flat front panel here and then the gathers start on the sides. This is like a tunic style dress, and I really like the fabrication of this one. This plaid is really pretty, and it has like little, I think it's like, I can't tell if this is to be lace or like pom-pom trim or something, but it just looks really cool. And I think this could look very modern. I mean, it's only from 2018, that's not that long ago. But this one has full line drawings on the back, so you can see what it looks like. And yeah, I just think this is a really pretty, like easy fitting dress. It would be very comfortable to wear. Next up is McCall's 8852. This one is from 1997. This is one of those that has a ton of different options. I always loved these kinds of patterns where you could have one pattern and make several different variations. So this description is Mrs. Dress. High-waisted dress with or without long or short sleeves and collar, has princess seams, front button opening, and pocket variations. So I bought this one because it has princess seams. I don't know why, but it's just really hard to find a princess seam shirt dress. And so I want to make the version that has the collar and the princess seams. And then I do like that you can make it sleeveless. This is one that if I did make this and I liked the fit, I would probably make it several times with some of the different variations, because I do think that it's very versatile for a shirt dress. And this one actually doesn't have line drawings. Let me see if I can find here's the line drawings off of the envelope. So you can see what that looks like. So this has a V-neck and it doesn't have a collar stand, but it does have a collar. So I would still consider it like a shirt dress. Okay, this one is a Burda pattern, and I was not able to figure out what the year was because it came missing its back cover and the year isn't on the instructions or anything. But my best guess is it's from the 70s. So this is Burda 3698. And look at how cool this is. So it's this jumper dress that has a zipper in the front, and then you also get the pattern for the top. I don't know that I would make the top. I mostly liked the pinafore dress, but I just think that that looks so cool. And I don't know if there's description on the instructions. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, this pattern is never been used, but it is missing its back cover, so I can't give you all the information. But I just thought that that looked really, really cool. The next pattern is Kwik Sew 1287. This one has never even had its package opened. It's from 1983, and it's for sweaters and sweater vests. And if you guys know that sweater vests are very on trend right now, so I think that this would be really cool to make. And what I thought was so interesting about this one, I'll read the description. It says, Mrs. Pullover with set-in sleeves and vest. View A and B vest has V neckline. View A has waistband. View C pullover has turtleneck and long sleeves. View D has a crew neckline. View E pullover has short sleeves, crew neck, and a waistband. All views can be made using sweater bodies or yardage. So they're saying that you could go to like a thrift store and pick up a sweater and like cut it up and make it into one of these. So I'm really interested to open this and see like how that works, because I've never heard of a pattern telling you that you could do that before. But I just thought that that was really cool. And then here are the line drawings for the back. So I will 100% for certain be trying these sweater vests, because I really, really do want to add some vests to my collection. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool pattern, and from 1983. Moving on to Vogue, we have Vogue 1383, and it's from 1994. This style pant is so on trend right now. Like, I've just seen it everywhere. It's really kind of a straight leg, but it's a very like loose fitting wide cut. And it has pleats in the front and darts in the back. And this is called Mrs. Shorts and Pants. Wide-legged shorts, micro, above mid-knee or wide leg pants, have front button waistband, front tucks, side front pockets, and mock fly zipper. A has stitched hems, B and D have cuffs, they all have belt carriers. And here are the line drawings on the back. So yeah, I totally think, I mean, I've seen modern patterns like this, so I just think that it's really cool that style is back, and I am interested in making these in the long pants. So the last patterns that I have to show you are from Stretch and Sew. I think probably many of you watched Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery's channel, where she had showed that she purchased a bunch of Stretch and Sew patterns. I'd never heard of the company before, but I found these on Poshmark. So the first one is 672 cargo pants and shorts, and this is from 1988. And this pattern is really neat. It's another one that has like interesting pocket details, and it's a pair of pull-on pants. There's a few modern patterns that remind me of this pattern actually. It's called Cargo Pants and Shorts. View A pants and View B shorts have top stitch front and back seams in center of legs. View C pants have front pleats. All views feature front pockets and pull-on styling with sport elastic at the waist. Pants are tapered at the ankle. So here's the line drawings on the back. I do like how these line drawings are really clear and easy to see. And I do think it's really cool that this version has seams all the way down the leg, and this version just has pleats that the pockets are sewn into. I really want to look up the instructions for this, because I think that that's really interesting. And these patterns, I'll say that they're meant for knits, but this one does say it's woven or knit fabric with 25% or less stretch. So like a stable knit or a woven. The next one is Stretch and Sew 1514. This is from 1980. This is another one that I probably didn't need to buy this, but I was just so interested to see how it worked with that princess seam on the bodice, and then it goes into this like front piece, and the skirt is gathered. This says Princess Line Dress. Princess Line Dress is gathered at the waist onto a bodice inset with princess styling. The dress has a front button closure, shaped collar, long or short, straight fitted sleeves, and side seam pockets. Top stitching accents the princess bodice, collar, and front opening. And this says you need a knit fabric with 25% stretch, so another stable knit. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to make this, but I did think that it was just a really interesting shape. The next one is a very current looking pattern. I know that I've seen modern patterns like this. It's called 307 Victorian Blouses. It's from 1982. And it has the options for either a pullover or a button front with this like bib detail. And it says Victorian blouses provide 4 distinctly feminine styles featuring yokes, band collars, and full sleeves gathered onto button cuffs. Views A and B have sweetheart yokes in front and back. button loop closure at the back neck, and soft gathers in front below yoke. View A has edge stitching on collar, yoke, and cuffs. View B, collar, yoke, cuffs are from lace with lace trim. View C and D have round yokes, placket fronts, and 2 button cuffs. Oh my gosh, this description is long. View C has yoke in front only and features edge stitching on collar, yoke, placket, and cuffs. View D shows a lace yoke in front and back framed with gathered lace and ribbon. Collar and cuffs have lace overlay with ribbon trim. Okay, that's a mouthful. So here's the line drawings. I can't think of what it is, but I know that I've seen patterns recently that have this kind of shaping, and I am actually really interested to make these. I do like the button front, but I'd probably start with the pullover version. And I don't know that I do the lace one because I'm just not that into lace. But I think that in like a nice soft rayon, this could be a really pretty top. So yeah, that was Victorian blouses. And then the final pattern that I have to show you is the 438 pocket closure skirt. This is another one that I pretty much got this just because I wanted to see how it worked. I think that, so you can see the buttons at the front. I think that's like your opening, and then it opens into the pocket, kind of like the Megan Nielsen Flint pants, I think. So this says pocket closure skirt is an A-line skirt gathered onto a waistband with pockets set into princess style front seams. Skirt opening is through the left pocket and waistband is secured with button above the pocket. This one says, for best results, use a knit fabric with 25% stretch. So yeah, I just really thought that that was super interesting as far as construction goes, and I just wanted to see how it worked. So yeah, I think that's a really cool looking skirt. So that is all of the vintage patterns that I have to share with you today. I really do like quite a few of them, and I put them on my list to sew. So hopefully you'll be seeing some of them popping up in my projects coming up soon-ish. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video today. If you liked it, I hope that you'll hit the like button, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.